my passion for vinyl is probably a little different than most people's, just because it's really all I ever knew. And I'm a 90s kid, so I grew up in the CD era, but I've always enjoyed having things on vinyl, and the fact that it's coming back and I get to relive some of the stuff that I grew up with that didn't exist on vinyl originally is really fun. So that's a good perk of being here, because there's a lot of things that are being reissued and it's pretty exciting right now. So my parents started the store in 1977, Doug and Michelle Allen. They started as an actual bookstore, a used bookstore, and then the story goes they found a small record collection in a garage sale that had a record in it that my mom wanted, but they would only sell the whole entire collection instead of just the one record. So she got her one record, the rest of them went into the used bookstore for sale. The records sold so much better than the books, they bought more records, and eventually over time the records took over the books, and we became a record store instead of a used bookstore. We have 3 locations. We have what you're standing in right now is the record warehouse, where we have the majority of our vinyl records, our online inventory, and a lot of overflow things like multiple copies of common records and older things, classic rock, pop female and male vocals, and instrumental, a lot of jazz, probably 100,000 pieces of jazz records, 500,000 45s, 7 inches, lots of rock and roll, lots of R&B and soul, every category you can think of, honestly. Our other main location is a retail store, which has CDs, new and used, DVDs, used DVDs, new vinyl, and tons of used vinyl. So a lot of the more modern things are what goes there, the quicker to sell things, the things that are more for a mass market and the younger audience. And then our third location, which is across the street from here in St. Pete as well, is mostly used equipment. And it's also our processing center, where we process a lot of things that we get in from the public. This is my dad, Doug.
How you doing? Sorry about that.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, you can see there's tons of turntables and stuff. Anybody who's getting started in it, don't be afraid to ask questions, because we are here to help. And the idea of being scared of any pretense that a record shop might have is the ice is broken pretty quickly once you start asking questions, and nobody's afraid to answer those questions as long as you're not afraid to ask the questions. Getting into the nitty-gritty of a really good, new, fresh collection is when it's most fun, and being able to share it with people that are coming in, that's a good day. Yeah. So that's ultimately what it's all about, is staying alive and staying in business and helping people, collect, and then it just perpetuates itself.